Welcome to today's video, everybody. I'm sure you can tell we are at Side X. We got the beautiful FD S15 behind us. We've got Fasto's FD S15 behind us. You may have gathered, but Formula Drift is coming up this weekend. Both me and Fasto are driving together this round, but he's in J1 and I'm in J2. Everything's happening like on the same few days, and it is insane and absolute chaos. That's a whole nother video for later on. But wait, who turned my bride seat box into a house? I just noticed that. There's like a little door here. Windows. Is that Yuka? Oh, that's awesome. Steve's kid Yuka turned the bride box into a house. I love that. Oh, she's gonna be an architect or something one day. Anyways, Steve's been busy making some changes to the car. This round, I'm going for 265s up front. We really need that extra real estate of tire because we're gonna be at Sugo and it's crazy fast, probably like around 150 kilometers an hour or so. So it's gonna be insane, which means we've got to chop a little bit more of the bumper out. We took out this handbrake thing because this was actually like getting stuck on and engaging by itself. It's like internally broken or messed up. So we just took that out altogether. We're not gonna even worry about that. I'm just gonna put the car in gear when I need to have a parking brake. And then we made some changes. So you guys may notice there's no longer a pole here for the roll cage. That's actually not required for Formula Drift spec. So we were able to take that out and now we can fit our nice Bride Zero seat in here beautifully. So we're gooch there now. It's nice and low. It's a perfect distance for me and I'm really excited about that. Now, tomorrow we're gonna be testing the cars at Sugo Circuit and I'm gonna find out and figure out and get after a bit of seat time if we need to change the Hydro Master. Right now I have like a 0.62 Master, and if I feel like that has too much travel, we're gonna change to the 0.75 Master. It's a bit more of a bigger Master and it should mean that less travel on the handle when I pull it. But otherwise, everything else on the car is kind of in tip-top shape. Anything I'm forgetting, Steve?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
It's been a long day, right?
Long day.
I feel bad for Steve and Fasto because up here in Koriyama, it's been like kind of on-off rain and it is so much more humid up here than it is in Tokyo. Like Tokyo is hot, we're getting like 38-degree days and it is humid, but up here is just another level of humidity. It's terrible. Taking a quick moment to tell you guys about today's video sponsor, which is NordVPN. And please don't skip ahead because we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do on the channel if it wasn't for amazing companies just like NordVPN who choose to sponsor with us. And I've been a NordVPN customer for actually quite a long time now, so let me give you the rundown of why you needed VPN. With NordVPN, all of your internet traffic and browsing data is all protected behind a wall of next generation encryption. And this protects your privacy, which means that your internet browsing data and history isn't being looked at by unwanting eyes. NordVPN has servers all around the world, which makes it super easy to change your location to wherever you want. And what you can do with this is unlock content that would usually be region locked. Whether you're trying to watch some anime or, motorsport or races or things like that that are restricted to your country, you can simply just open the NordVPN app, select a country where it's available, and just like that, you can watch it. NordVPN servers are blazing fast and I never even notice when I'm connected. So if you want to start protecting your privacy and internet browsing data and unlock all content globally around the world, head to nordvpn.com/SAMMIT and take advantage of their new exclusive deal for their ultimate cybersecurity package. And the best thing yet is that NordVPN offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's risk-free. Thank you NordVPN for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to it. We just finished bleeding the brakes, so now all we need to do is chop up the bumper, and we should be good. Oh, actually I have a very important mod that we need to do, which is these. It's been bothering me so much and my OCD can't take it anymore, having these holes here. So I grabbed a set of the Nismo corner lamps to just throw in there. By no means are these gonna ever be wired up and have bulbs in them, but there will not be gaping holes on the side of my fenders anymore. So we'll put those in. Got the corner lights in. By no means is that something necessary, but it just ties it in now. There's no longer a gaping hole. The only thing is I wish I got the shiny clear ones that match kind of like the rear tail lamps, but all I could get really fast were the Nismo smoked ones. Now I think it kind of blends in with the livery a little bit, so looks a lot better. During all the chaos to get the car ready for FD in the first round that we drove in, I didn't really get to go over the angle kit too much, but we're running a Just Engineering kit, and these are actually just on loan to me right now. We have a new custom kit coming from them, 2 kits that's specifically made for this car, and it's gonna have a really cool color combo. But it's the same kit, just I get the new revision, which has a few other features and stuff for adjustable camber and whatnot. But this thing is just like, it's got stupid angle. And now with the 265s, we did have to clearance out a little bit on the chassis here, but like, look at this, guys. This looks broken. I'm pretty much lying down on the floor right now. Like, hang on, let me give you this shot. That looks like a broken car, like something snapped. It looks ridiculous. But also, I look ridiculous lying down on the shop floor like that to get that shot. But hey, photographer life. But yeah, I'm excited. We've got to chop a lot out of this side and the other side to match, so I'm excited to see what this thing's going to feel like with 265s in the front now. Should have just started with 265s in the front, but to be honest, 235s just fitted on there and worked really well. Coming to you guys from the future in one of the brand new rooms here at Mount Inn. And the best thing about this room is there's a little desk there for editing. It's like they made this for me. I'm sure they didn't, but I'm just gonna keep telling myself that they did. But anyways, guys, I'm coming to you from the future to remind you guys about the merch drop on SAMMIT.net. A fair few sizes are already sold out, so if you haven't jumped on it yet, we got the new S15 shirt and the new Build the Dream R32 shirt. The S15 shirt is the abandoned one from Okinawa, so if you haven't grabbed some yet, please do. You guys have no idea how much all of that is helping me. Plus, one of you lucky guys is going to get a free Nardi Classic 355mm steering wheel shipped out to you. And if you're the lucky person, well, it's going to come with your merch. So if you haven't grabbed some yet, SAMMIT.net, link down in the description. Grab yourself some of the new merch and support the channel. We also just got new stock of the Cherry Blossom Sakura collab air fresheners that we did with Davsky. They're now in stock again as well. So jump on it, guys, and let's get back to the video. The car is somewhat back on the ground, and I noticed they sealed in my rear window and they painted all the corners here too. So now this should no longer leak, because this was a big leaky boy before in the rain. And that's no bueno. It was all leaking on all the electronics down there, so they sealed that up, and it looks so much nicer with the black border around it. I love that. Now, your wife did that, right, Steve?
Yes, bro.
Roberta? She's amazing. She's pregnant too, like heavily pregnant, and she still did that, so. When's the baby due? Soon? A couple months?
September.
September. That's exciting. And your car might be ready in the next couple months too.
Yeah, and it finished next month.
Does it start?
Yeah, car start.
You'll have to show us it running today. Can you start it for us later tonight? Just start it so we can hear it? Yeah.
No, I don't have the oil.
Oh, you no oil?
Take it out, everything.
Oh, don't do that. My staff Khan knows what no engine oil's like. It's now day 2 and we are at the track here at Nishilong. I'm super excited to get some more seat time and practice on this track. You guys know how difficult it is to drive, but I'm mainly excited about just getting seat time in this thing and dialing it in so that we're not gonna have any issues at Sugo and we can start messing people up. So let's get right into it. All right, let's head out and have some fun, yeah? Don't break this thing. right, so we're back from doing a couple laps. Car feels really, really good. It's a little loose in the rear right now, mainly because I'm just using some scrap tires left over from the last round of FD right now. But car feels really, really good in the front end. I actually have way better steering control, and the rear isn't like overpowering the front now. So that solves my problem that I was having when we were here for FD, where I would find the rear of the car would just cause like the whole thing to over rotate so much quicker. Now it's actually like it's kind of very well balanced now, like the grip level on the front compared to the rear. So now I can start playing around with the coilovers and suspensions a bit. The only thing that we have right now is my gear ratio just isn't working here. I have to do so many clutch kicks to get it going again. Bear in mind, I am doing some pretty big like e-brake pulls, but that's just this track. You have to do that here. So yeah, we're gonna try upping it. We're gonna go straight to a 4.9 right now, see how that feels. If that's a little too high, we just go a little bit down to a 4.7 and we should be gooch. But Foster's just switching that out for me now. I'm gonna turn this big fan on, help cool down the car. Pushes a bunch of air in there. And yeah, we should be good. We still got another pair of scraps to go through. But once these are gone, we'll be on to some freshies. So Fusto was just explaining, right now you can see there's the short gear on the bottom and the bigger gear was on the top. And right now this is 4.3, but if you switch those around and put the short gear on the top and the big gear on the bottom, it becomes 3.9. So that's really cool. So each gear set actually gives you 2 different gears. We're gonna head back out there. It just started kind of raining a tiny bit, so hopefully we still have some kind of grip on the track. But I want to test out this new final and see if the car feels better for me like that. If it does, then we know that that's the final we should have been using here. Well, unfortunately at the end, the weather got us and it's still not even lunchtime. So we were hoping to get at least a couple more hours. We knew it was planned to rain today, but we're hoping it was gonna hold out to like 1 p.m. And yeah, well, the sky said no. And it's calmed down a lot right now. You can kind of see like everything's turned into like a river. Whole track out there is just covered in water. So much rain just dropped, like torrential. You can see like all the dirt's been moved down there and that like, it's like pushed all the dirts and rocks and that kind of little creek there. But anyways, I think we're gonna pack up for today because it's predicted to just keep raining non-stop, so there's no real point. I did a couple laps in the wet, but there was just so much water on the track, it was really hard to get a good feel of everything. I really like how the 265s feel on the front. It's gonna take a while to get used to. We should get enough practice laps at Sugo to get this thing kind of dialed and feeling nice, but at the end of the day, we still need a lot more seat time in this so I understand like how to drive this thing and how to control it and make it do what I want to do, because I've just never driven an S15 that's this heavy in the front end with the 2J and this much power, so it should be good. I'm glad I was able to get some seat time today. We're gonna head to the hotel, but look at this. Looks like there's some kind of JZX crown or something there that unfortunately hasn't had a great time. I'm just hanging out at Denny's sorting through all the footage, and I wanted to share this with you guys. This is Denny's Japan, and this is their chocolate devil sundae. I don't know if this exists in the USA. I'm sure it doesn't, but yeah, perfect thing when you're a little disappointed after terrible weather today. Anyways guys, I hope you still enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I'm pretty disappointed because I was really looking forward to getting a lot more seat time, but unfortunately the weather just kind of let us down there. The weather has been so bizarre in Japan these last 2 weeks. You can't even trust what the weather report tells you. It'll tell you it's going to be sunny all day, and you wake up and it's pouring rain. Like, it's been really bizarre, and the amount of rain that they've been getting up here is just ridiculous as well. There's a lot of warnings about landslides and the soil on the ground being super soft too, so some roads are actually closed because of it. But up north where Sugo Circuit is in Sendai, apparently the weather's there is good, and the reports are saying that there's no chance of rain at all up there for this weekend. So touch wood, and hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, regardless, I'm still looking forward to getting some seat time. Even if we don't perform the way I want to, it's still seat time, and the more that I drive the car, the more that I get used to it and comfortable, and we can start slaying. So that's where we're gonna leave. I'm gonna eat my chocolate sundae, gonna make out with it. It's gonna be great. Don't forget as well, guys, if you haven't grabbed any of the new merch, make sure you do that, because one of you lucky guys is gonna get that free naughty wheel. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Jump.